Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, scraphounds. How's it going today? Rigged up my scrap and anvil. She was a little wiggly, screwdriver just for, But yeah, put these shims in there. Seem to just sturdy it up a little bit from shimmying around. Yeah, I got another one actually. Same sort of idea, but with a piece of railroad track on that I can just take and set right on top of there if I need a piece of railroad track. Yeah, anvil stump set up. We got some money bells we're gonna scrap down. A few copper motors, some fat plugs, some magnetrons. It was out of a ceiling fan possibly. There's a little transformer there. Some goodies from tearing things down the last few days. I haven't sorted it out yet. But we're getting ready, well, I'm getting ready to get things cleaned up here for dump run in the next day or so. Stuff's piling up. Those gold-plated pins are in actually today a solution of just vinegar and sea salt, no hydrogen peroxide, and I'm not getting a real dark brown color. Anyway, I'll be filtering that off again today as the pins are looking a lot more stripped down. Yeah, we'll get that filtered today. See how much gold's left on the pins. All that good stuff. Go on over the other side of the shed here. I was pulling some stuff out. Still got to get tubes for that bike. I don't know if this made it into a video last summer or not, but nice silver plated platter. I'm guessing that it's brass. You can see the brass where the silver plating is worn off of it. Yeah, it's nice and fancy. It's almost too fancy to scrap, but it's got a broken foot, so maybe I will see about a project in the future with it for removing silver plating. Here's the rest of it. Just a nice kettle and brass pot thing there. But yeah, anyway, I was in the shed here, and you guys have seen back here a little bit. Stuff was piled like pretty much right to the doorway there. But yeah, and a tray of some stuff here. Tote to some stuff there. I got to take over to the other shed there to, excuse me, to sort down. Move the buddy heater. I got a couple buckets here, just mixed motors. There's some transformers and whatnot in there. See, I want to get this side of my shed cleaned out, and then coming over this winter, I'm gonna make a project of closing in that wall section there. You can see where like the plywood's been taken off anyway when these two sheds were put together. But I'm gonna close that in, and this side of the shed is probably going to be turned into a chicken coop. Tired of paying expensive prices for eggs and fresh chicken. Our old dartboard. Almost forgot about that thing. Anybody still play darts? I'd love to get a new set of darts and maybe play some darts one day. Yeah, there's a couple vacuums in here. Those old Electroluxes actually have the power head here. My mom used to have those exact same Electroluxes back in the day. I thought it'd be kind of cool if I could piece one together out of the two. There's a vacuum shop that they have parts for all the old vacuums in a town about a half hour from me, so if I need something, maybe I can get that to work. It'd be really cool. An old retroness, throw back to my past. Or it's scrap, one of the two. Yeah, TV, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I still haven't gotten to that big blue wire. Gonna cut the grass again. It's getting pretty long. Tore apart a dryer there. Still got the steel drum. I might actually hang on to the steel drum. I'm not too sure. Might have an idea for it. Those metal, kind of hard to see against the grass, but all those metal wired flower pots that I got from my mom. They get my vegetable garden tents set back up in the house. Get this table cleaned up and moved out of here. Unfortunately, one of the brackets for the legs, that back corner leg, it broke. So I haven't. Every time I go to think about moving the table, I'm just like, eh, and then I don't move it. Looks like we got some strawberries to pick. Looks like a few of them maybe have gone south. Is that good, Scrap Hound? Should we have another one? Oh, maybe not ready yet. Not quite ready. We will get rid of this partly rotted one. That don't need to be on the plant. Yeah, we'll go after this little guy. And it appears that the deer were in and completely ate all of my pea plants, or all the peas. That really sucks. Deer trimmed down my tomatoes. Yeah, the peas were up here. I had lots of peas. I was just getting ready to pick them actually here, maybe this weekend. They left me one pea. Thanks, deer. Deers. One pea, Scrap Hounds. Oh. Unreal. Unreal. I just can't win with the garden thing this summer. Yeah, I guess it's just a quick update. Kind of what I've been up to. Just doing some gold recovery there and tearing things down. Still got an absolute disaster in the scrap shack here. That's never gonna change. Really got to get to that pile of bikes. I was starting to sort through my pile of cans and bottles. Want that turned in. I'd like to hopefully maybe at least buy an ounce of silver out of it. And this pile here is kind of going through my ceiling fan pile. Yeah. It's just one big bank account. Oh yeah, and I was noticing in the scrap shack here, might be kind of hard for you guys to notice, but see those, I can kind of see, yeah, the spots. So, needless to say, the old scrap shack roof's not holding up. I don't know if a branch fell down on it, or if that's just from weather. This has only been set up about a year. But right from there it leaks, but it actually more seems to leak at that seam than where the spots look thin. I don't know, so I'm gonna have to look into, this is a 10 by 20 unit, so probably like a 14 by 20, 24 tarp sort of thing. Cover it over for the winter, hope for the best. Yeah, you can see it's worn there too. See my cobwebs up in there. Housekeeping! That's right, keep catching bugs for me, bug. And then get back to work here and tear some stuff down. We'll get that gold filtered out later. Well, I will. And yeah, get some stuff ready, turn in, get some scrap cash. Maybe some scrap hacks. I see everybody doing scrap hacks. Maybe I got to throw my own rendition of scrap hacks down. Basically be the same as everybody else's, just from my point of view. In my yard, our yard, the Junkyard Scrap Hounds. Anyway, if you guys like this little update, what I'm up to here and what I've been up to, smash the thumbs up button. Drop me a comment or two down below. I always love reading the comments. Even if it's just a hey, a hi, a how you doing, a howdy, you know, all that good stuff. you're new to the channel, this is the first time watching, and you're enjoying it, I'd love it if you hit the subscribe button, jingle the bell for notifications. Oh, bumping myself into that bike there. Yeah, thank you everybody. Cheers, much love.